Good morning. Here's another episode of the Bukid Life. We're here behind Kap Jun's chapel. We have a collection here of gabi. See, that really looks good. That's a huge water tank. Germelina trees, still young. Still has about maybe 10-15 years left before it can be harvested. But I think those trees are not uh, Kap Jun's trees, but these are his. There's the chapel where our great grandparents are resting. But today we're going to talk about piglets. We got pine trees here. They're still small. After a while, maybe about 15-20 years, they can be harvested as really good lumber. So this area, it's a piggery, but it's a mini piggery, backyard piggery, but it's actually very scenic. You have trees, pine trees. Well, check out Noy Jun's new piglets. I think he just brought them in yesterday. We'll see how they're doing. So this is his pig pen. They're all separated now. Hi, piggies. They're a bit quiet. Well, these pigs are scheduled for harvesting come June for my niece's church wedding. Hopefully by then they're still here because, as you guys know, there's African swine flu that's affecting Karkar City, Sibunga, and neighboring towns also. And it's unfortunate, but it's here. And so he's taking good precautions to ensure that the flu doesn't reach here and affect the pigs, because that would not be really good. We'll see. So this is the scenic spot. That's the pig waste go there, and it gets cleaned every cycle. Cycle is about every 3-4 months, so that way the new batch will have their clean area over here. Yeah, going back to the African swine flu, that's it's really unfortunate. It's affecting the billion pesos industry in the province. A lot of people are not eating pig products like chicharon, lechon, and it's affecting the livelihood of a lot of backyard raisers. And it actually kind of also shows how politicians sometimes switch sides depending on the reality. If you recall, the province of Cebu, um, specifically Governor Garcia, was for closed border when the swine flu uh, was not in the province. It was in the neighboring province, which is Negros Oriental. And so she put I think that was few months back. She was advocating the closed border policy, which means that piglets from other provinces affected by the swine flu are prohibited from importing pigs into the Cebu province. And now, when the Cebu province got hit by the swine flu, uh, the Cebu province is on the different side of the fence. So now the province, through Governor Garcia, she's advocating for an open border policy, which means that piglets or pig products can be um, transported from one town to the other without any restrictions. Initially, there were restrictions, but then I guess they reflected on it and how it affected the hog raisers and could have killed the, the pork's billion pesos industry here. So I guess the stance or say switch stance to ensure that the livelihood for the hog raisers continues. So it's interesting how politicians sometimes switch side because of new realities on the ground. So good thing we're not politicians. We can always remain uh, on one side of the policy. But come June, these pigs will be harvested. Maybe only some, but not all. He got a really good setup here. He has the pressure washer. He does the daily pressure washer of this area to ensure it's clean. African swine flu is spread by the ticks bugs. Basically, the ticks bugs, they bite the host and then they move on to another piggery and they carry with them the blood, the infected swine's blood, and then infect the new pigs. And the infected pigs suffers a death within a week or so. It affects their kidney. You can Google more about it, but I'm not an expert on that. I just Googled it a little bit and see what it is. But that's the African swine flu. It entered the Philippines back in 2019. Originally, it was only in South Africa. I mean, not South Africa, but the African continent and also Europe. Some part of European countries. Now it's in the Philippines, and it's initially the policy of the Philippines was driven by the national government, but Cebu being independently, I guess, run province by Governor Garcia, it crafted its own policy of how swine flu ought to be formulated. So this place will be crowded come June when my niece will have her wedding, church wedding. She's already had her civil wedding in in Hawaii. It's been a while since I've been to this area. Oh, there's a lot of gobbies here. I guess in Hawaii they call this taro, but I don't know if that's the same. Okay, it's sunny now. Initially it was overcast earlier in the morning. It was cold, but now it's sunny and hot. All right, so everybody enjoy your pig, enjoy your chicharon and your lechon. The the city government and also the provincial governor has assured us that piglet products that have entered the market have to go through the slaughterhouse, which means that they are inspected, and I'm pretty sure there's a very severe penalties for the sold pork products that doesn't go through the slaughterhouse to ensure public safety. All right, enjoy your day, everybody. Ooh, another walking morning.